All right, 6th grade. 6th grade was a big deal because you got to go to 6th grade camp. 6th grade camp meant that you got 5 days out in the middle of the woods where you eat corn dogs and you go swimming. Except we didn't go swimming because it was fucking December when we went. It's 8 degrees outside, snow on the ground and shit. And put the public school kids out there, fuck them. We get shipped out there right before winter vacation in our little buses. We get sorted into cabins. We get our own little cabin leader. And our cabin leader was a guy named Craig, some hungover college kid that they put in charge of watching 12 children. Well, after talking to Craig, we found out that he knew David's older sister from school. Oh yeah, I know that chick. Hey David, guess what? Craig banged your sister. Whoa, wait a minute, we're just friends. He said he almost couldn't be our cabin leader because he's too busy banging your sister's brains out. Now, it being December and all, there wasn't really much to do besides pee your name in the snow and try not to freeze to death. They're out there giving us tours of the campground. And right here, underneath this 8 feet of snow, we have something called a lake. A lake is where all the rich kids go to have fun during the summer. And over here, we have a water slide. Water slide's a thing where rich kids have fun during the summer. First day there, we had a wilderness survival class because that's what a bunch of city kids need. Look, buddy, the only thing I need to know how to survive is watching a Cosby Show marathon in my beanbag chair, all right? I'm not looking for the fucking Blair Witch, for Christ's sake. Guy teaching the class, he didn't even want to be there. Pretty sure he didn't know shit about survival at all. All right, the first thing to do when you're out in the woods is to make a house, but like out of trees and shit. Like a shelter? Yeah, shelter, yeah, that's it.
Can this be my shelter?
Hey, look, there's some berries on the ground. All you kids can eat that.
Those are rabbit turds.
Are you gonna let me do my job or what? Eat the shit. Protein. The one good thing about camp, though, was the food. You pretty much have an open buffet for you to shove your face in. We'd all be outside, lined up in front of the lunchroom, huddled together like we're in fucking Valley Forge. Can you let us in before we start boiling our shoes and eating them? But before you could go in the lunchroom, they'd make you sing songs, you know, outside in December when it's 8 fucking degrees outside, and all you want to do is go inside and eat a goddamn fruit by the foot because you had to listen to Johnny Wilderness all day teaching you how to eat rabbit turds.
Okay, everybody, you ready to sing? We're gonna do the shark song. Ready? Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. I can't hear you guys. Come on.
Bitch, there's a dead kid over here. Let us in the goddamn building. So if you survived that, you got to go inside and eat. And you could eat as much as you wanted, as long as you ate it all. That was the rule. Because if you made it through a whole day without any leftover food, you got a prize. Now what that prize is, I'll never fucking know. Because we had kids like Josh over there who'd scurry out 9 corn dogs under his armpits, like he's got to feed a family of 9 back at the table. He'd be at like 7.5 corn dogs, struggling, sweating.
Oh God, I'm gonna rip my Lee dungarees if I eat any more.
I swear to God, Josh, you better eat that goddamn corn dog. Never pass up on a corn dog. Take my goddamn word for it. I'd say it was right about this time, you know, the 3rd day or so at camp, where I had a thought come to me. When was the last time I took a dump? Hey, David, when was the last time I took a shit? Why would I know that? Well, fuck me, David. I don't know because you're my best friend and best friends are supposed to keep track of that kind of stuff. What kind of best friend are you? I've been at camp all week, eating like Winston Churchill. I haven't went doo-doo caca not one single time. I should be dead. There should be a no vacancy sign hanging off my ass, for Christ's sake. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Hey, sister fucker, how do you make yourself poop if you don't have to poop? What? What am I supposed to do, Craig? I'm gonna explode any minute now. Dear Mom and Dad, it's been at least 4 days since I felt the joy of a turd leaving my anus. I believe I may be a wizard of some sort. We've already called Guinness World Records. They said they weren't interested. I'm in constant fear that the slightest cough or sneeze might suddenly awaken an avalanche of shit and kill the entire campground. Hope all is well, your son, the shit wizard. I didn't know what to do, but I tell you what I did. I just kept eating, like a pregnant person. Shoving it all in. If I go out, I'm going out with these mozzarella sticks. Hell yes. Finally, it's Friday. The week's over. The camping trip's done. My parents picked me up, and we decided to get Burger King on the way home. Well, if that wasn't the straw that broke the camel's little back. Take one bite of that Burger King, my stomach's like, and I'm like, oh God, it's happening! My mom rushes me to the bathroom like I'm about to go into labor.
Give me a midwife, anybody!
Let me tell you, that dump was something to be remembered. I was probably on there for a good 45 minutes, dealing with the earthquake shits. I get out of the bathroom, feeling unburdened. Holy hell, what the hell happened here? Looks like 6 grown men took a shit in here. Oh, for Christ's sake, somebody give me a shovel so I can chop this thing up so it'll flush. I was telling people at school how big that shit was the next week. They thought I was talking about a newborn baby.
It was 7 pounds, 4 ounces, and 22 inches long.
Brewstew.com